1. All right. I think we are finally live. This is Bhavisha and Ush. We are talking about Bhavisha's kind of 3-month program that she did with me. So let's just wait and see if we are actually live, and just wait to see if we have any viewers or comments. So we'll give that a couple of seconds, okay? And then we'll go live properly. Cool. So I'm just going to go to my Facebook page to see if it is actually live. Let's see. It looks like we're live. Okay, cool. So if you guys join, please just kind of say hi. And if you have any questions along the way, please don't hesitate to ask. Hopefully there is no echo this time. I'm Ush. I have a business called Uplifting Fitness under the brand Ush Push Fitness, helping women kind of reach their health and fitness goals and, you know, help them on a new path to health and fitness for longevity of life. So, first of all, I want to introduce Bhavisha. So this is Bhavisha on, I think you're on my right. Yeah, you're on my right. So this is Bhavisha on my right. You signed up with me just over 3 months ago now, right?
Yes, just over 3 months. Probably been 3.5 now, I think.
Perfect. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about maybe what you do, what your lifestyle was like before you signed up and before you found me, and then we'll go into a bit of a deep dive into how you found online coaching with myself. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So I'm Bhavisha. I live a very busy lifestyle, unfortunately, with work. So I work in the city, a lot of traveling and commuting, and then a pretty hectic social life as well outside of that. Yeah. With a lot of like work lunches, dinners, and then just seeing my friends, and then a lot of like binge drinking as well that I used to do, not so much anymore. Yeah. But I was just leading a very unhealthy lifestyle and was constantly being lethargic and tired and just not really feeling good about myself. Okay. And that's when I approached Ush.
Yeah. So why did you sign up? So at that moment in your life, you said you weren't feeling so good about yourself. So what was going on in your life at the moment? Obviously you were going out, you were working, you were stressed, but like what made you go, that's it, I've had enough, I'm ready?
So I think my main like short-term motivation was the fact that I had a friend's wedding coming up and I just couldn't even fit into the outfit that I'd originally bought. So my short-term goal was just to try and lose some weight, eat healthier, fit into that outfit for the wedding. And, you know, I've just gone through a period where it's just been Christmas and I've just been eating like crappy food and junk all the time, put on quite a lot of weight from, you know, this time last year. And then just wanted to kind of get into a routine that I didn't really have before.
Okay. So first question is, did you fit into that outfit for the wedding?
I did, yes, with some room, and it also had to be taken in, so that was great.
How amazing is that feeling, right?
I know, it was a great feeling.
Okay, cool. So before we continue, by the way, if you're watching live, just hashtag live. And if you are watching on replay, just hashtag replay so that I can see. And if you've got any questions along the way, please don't hesitate to ask as well. So, okay, so well done, first of all, for getting into that outfit. So let me ask you this question. So why did you decide to go with an online PT rather than a face-to-face PT?
So I think for me, an online PT worked because I could fit it in around work and then my outside life as well. Whereas face-to-face, I probably wouldn't have time to meet somebody regularly or even make it, you know, to the gym on certain days. I wouldn't be able to commit to that, like every Wednesday, meet someone or something like that. So there was just a lot more flexibility around an online PT and just someone being available there for me to talk to when it worked for me.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. And you were able to fit the workouts in and around work, in and around your social life, right?
Yeah, definitely. So I think the program that Ush offers, you can fit in your workouts sort of when it suits you. So for me, it would normally be when I came home from work. Sometimes I tried to do it early mornings before I went to work. Yeah. So it really is just tailored around you and your lifestyle rather than with a normal personal trainer, you would have to schedule in an hour or 2 hours you know, a certain time during the week where I couldn't commit to that, unfortunately.
Perfect. So we've kind of covered this, but maybe you have some more insight. But what was it that you found attractive about the program in kind of overall?
So I think it was just the fact that, one, when I first spoke to you, you were super friendly, and I knew that you really understood like where I was in my life at that time. And then also it was more not just a weight loss program, it was that I would be changing for the rest of my life, or like a long-term change rather than just a short-term binge diet, that I wouldn't be able to maintain that weight sort of 8-10 months down the line. Whereas now I feel like I've got a routine. I know exactly what I should eat, do the correct meal prep, where I should be working out as well. So I really struggled because I used to go to the gym before.
Yeah.
I just didn't really know what to do at the gym either. Whereas now the workouts that I've done with Ush are more targeted into certain areas of the body, that I would work out a different area each day. And that's just helped me in terms of working on the parts of my body that I really want to carry on working on at the moment.
Yeah, perfect. So what happened during that 3-month period? Like, let's talk a bit about your transformation. So obviously you've lost some weight, so you can tell everyone how much you've lost and your inches as well. And then let's talk about kind of other transformation, because obviously it's not just about weight. You know, you're right, it is about the lifestyle. So, you know, tell me a little bit about, or tell our live guests a little bit about your transformation in general over the last 3 months.
Yeah, so I think I definitely found it really difficult at the beginning, trying to actually fit in those workouts in the first place, but completely changing the way I eat.
Yeah.
And, you know, looking at fitting in a certain into my calorie count is really like every meal, just so I could get into that routine initially. Also, the amount of water I used to drink a day, she was so shocked, because it was literally like 2 glasses, I think, a day, or something really ridiculous. But now, obviously, I drink way more water, like liters of water a day. So I think that's definitely the biggest change that I've had. In total, over the 3 months, I lost about just over 6 kilos.
Yep.
Which was absolutely massive. And at the time, you don't really see all those subtle changes, but when I see my first picture that I sent through the app to the last one, you can see a massive difference, which is amazing to look back at.
So literally, like, you know, for some people who don't work in kilos, that's, you know, that's a stone. Basically 6.1 kilos was what you lost. So you lost over a stone in 3 months, which is amazing. And I think it was 5 inches or something like that across your body?
Something like that, I think, around weight.
Exactly. And the fat on your back just kind of disappeared, and I was like, wow, you've got this tiny little waist now. It's like, you've done so well, and your transformation has been not just physical, but definitely overall, like, healthy lifestyle. And you're drinking what, 2.5 liters of water a day. So yeah, you've done really well. So I guess you've already covered this. So the changes in your life and what you've transformed. Do you think that this is going to last for the rest of your life?
I think so. And I think the hardest part for me was just trying to find that motivation initially to start doing this. I never used to have motivation to go to the gym before. And I think now that it's a mix between a routine of my diet and going to the gym, you just enjoy it a lot more. It is really hard to begin with, but I think once you start seeing the changes, it's definitely worth it. And now, even if I do have a cheat meal or something, I do absolutely feel super guilty about it. Like if I've scoffed down a takeaway pizza. But now I know it's okay to do that.
Like a big couple of 1,000 calorie meal, and the girl was like, no, what are you talking about? Why?
No, but it really is like, well, it's worth it in the end, and it's just something that I want to keep doing because I just feel so much better in myself. In terms of, I just have so much more energy. I just feel happy, more confident. So obviously I want to maintain those feelings rather than get into, you know, a poor routine where I don't feel as confident anymore.
Exactly. And when you eat bad, like food that is considered bad, now, like your body, you get reactions in your body, right? Your body knows it's not nutritious,
Yeah,
right?
totally. I mean, I feel like super bloated afterwards. I just, you have like a kick of energy and then you just feel like you want to sleep straight away. So it
Yeah.
really doesn't make you feel good about yourself. But I think with this program as well, that we shared so many recipes between us, and there was just so many creative food that we could have had that still tasted amazing. And I think that massive change in my diet is going to carry on now.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the kind of accountability and support you got. So obviously we had our weekly one-on-one calls, and you were able to contact me 24/7 should you need me. Now, did you find that valuable or not?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the fact that we had a weekly catch up and I could book that in at a time that was convenient for me was great, first of all. But yeah, also the fact that I could approach you at any time during the week about any issues, whether it was, related to the program or not. So I think, I can't remember, I think I was going to a barbecue or something, and I was like, how do I do this at a barbecue? How do I stick to my calorie count? And, you were just there to give me advice, or, if you go on holiday, how do you maintain that? So I think it was just great to have a go-to person with like silly little issues like that. And you just gave me a really quick answer. And, we're very understanding about every situation is going to be different.
Yeah.
And, just adapting it to suit me personally was great.
Amazing. Okay, so obviously it's really difficult to kind of put a price on what you've achieved, right? And what kind of value would you put on what you've achieved and what I gave you, like in total in the program? Like, it doesn't have to be monetary. It just kind of give me an idea of what value you would put on this.
So I think in terms of monetary value, it's probably what I was looking to pay in terms of it was within my budget.
Yeah.
In terms of value for the rest of my life, yeah, it was absolutely phenomenal. In terms of the fact that now I can use all of that knowledge that you've given me to carry on, and I will still have the motivation to do that by myself, which I think is the most important thing, because before I wouldn't be able to motivate myself to do anything really, or any kind of exercise for that matter. Whereas now I feel like a lot more comfortable doing it.
Okay, perfect. So for anyone that is in your position, say 3 months ago, and is thinking of going on this life-changing kind of health and fitness journey, because it's not just about fat loss, right? So a life-changing journey, what would your advice be to them?
I would just say, if it's money that you're worried about, don't worry about that, because you've just got to think of it as an investment in yourself. And, if it's about motivation, then I would definitely say that, Ush is the person that you want to go to, in terms of the fact that she's super supportive, she's super approachable as well. So don't be worried about that either. So yeah, just think of it as an investment in yourself. And the first step really is just to motivate yourself to actually get in touch with someone. And just talk to somebody about where you are in your life and how they can help you through that journey.
Yeah. Amazing. That's awesome. So do you have anything else you want to maybe tell the viewers today about your journey, about your weight loss, about where you are right now in your life, and maybe kind of, what you plan on doing going forward for yourself? Any kind of parting words would be amazing.
Yeah, so I think for me, this is really, it's not the end of my journey, it's just the beginning. And, I just want to keep going. I have short-term, long-term goals that I'm working towards, and this has really given me the initial platform to do that by myself. And I just think for anyone who's in this position who doesn't know what to do or where to start, just pick up a conversation with Ush. Honestly, she is so friendly and so approachable that even if you don't choose to go to the program, she'll just make you feel better about yourself anyway. And I don't think there's she can't just tell you, oh yeah, you're going to lose 6 kilos. It's really up to you. So I potentially could have, lost less or lost more, or however you want to do it. But it is just your personal journey. And I think the really important part is that it's tailored around you and how it works for your life rather than just a standard program that somebody might give out to you to work through.
Amazing.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm going to miss you as a client, but I'm really excited to see what your next goals are and how much more like fat you lose and the muscle you gain. Because I know that, you know, at the last couple of weeks of your program, we were really working on kind of building that booty as well right now, right?
Yeah.
So
definitely.
I'm really excited to see how that booty growth goes. And you know what? I'm here should you want to chat about what you need for that, because I've been working on mine too. So I'm always here. So I want to thank you for going live with me on Facebook. I know it can be quite daunting, kind of the idea of going live on Facebook if you've never done it before. And I'm a bit of a pro at it now. I love it. So thank you for your time.
I think I lost you a little bit. That's okay.
Yeah, well done for everything you've achieved. And we are going to keep in touch because I want to know how you get on throughout the rest of this journey that you're on.
Definitely. Yeah?
Yes, amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Bhavisha, and thank you for everyone who joined today as well. And if you watched on replay, again, remember #replay, and that's it. So thanks, and that's it from me and Bhavisha.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.